Aquarius, welcome to February 2017 and happy birthday! This is your month and this is an action-packed month. The Leo full moon on the 10th is an eclipse, and it's the first in the Leo Aquarius eclipse series that will be going on here in 2017 and 2018. You will have your lunar eclipse in August when the sun is in Leo. So there's a big focus going on here with you and what you're doing, as well as other people and relationships. And that's because the full moon eclipse in Leo brings your focus to other people. Now, it is a harmonious full moon. The moon is in Leo, and it's in positive energy flow with Saturn and Uranus. Both of them rule Aquarius. Saturn is your traditional ruler, and Uranus is your modern ruler. And they are trining, and they are grand trining the Leo moon. So there is positive energy here, a lot of positive energy with this full moon, bringing in the Saturn and the Uranus together, and positive energy flow with the full moon. And Jupiter is in Libra, your sister sign, and it's trining the sun in Aquarius. So Jupiter is in positive energy flow with any planets you have in Aquarius this year in 2017. Your sun in Aquarius, your moon in Aquarius, your rising Aquarius, whatever planets you have in Aquarius, Jupiter is lifting them up, inspiring, encouraging, and offering positive energy for you. It is a full moon, and in Leo. So you may find for some of you that you're feeling like, I want to escape the human race. I want to get away from people, because full moons bring things to conscious awareness. And in Leo, it can be drama. It can be emotional. You may find that people are playing the victim, that they're acting out in ways that are just annoying you, and they're running over your boundaries. And so detach is the best process. The best strategy here for you is to, and keep a sense of humor, is if you find that some people are being very dramatic and incredibly emotional around the 10th, go off and do your own thing. And, keep the focus on you. You are the star of the show this month. Leo is the star. Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun is our star in our Milky Way. Aquarius is the group, it's the team, it's the tribe. And we all have Leo in our chart, we all have Aquarius in our chart. So the goal is for all of us to recognize our own authentic voice, be true to who you are authentically, and work together harmoniously with others. The age of Aquarius is the age of knowledge, freedom, truth. We are entering that age. The symbol of the water bearer is, for the Aquarius, is the water pouring out, is, yes, compassion, which is the lesson of the Piscean age, and it's also knowledge. So the water bearer is the symbol of Aquarius, which is about knowledge is power, and knowledge is freedom and truth. When we have the knowledge, when we know better, we do better. And so that's what Aquarius represents, is being detached and seeing the collective. So seeing what is essential to all of us, because we're all in this together. And that's what Aquarius represents. It's humanity, and it's the collective consciousness. So the balance here is between what you need as an individual and what you need in your relationships. And you want to make sure that other people aren't playing, I like how he said it in Celestine Prophecies, control dramas, how families have all these control dramas. Everyone tries to steal each other's energy and play games with each other to manipulate and steal your energy through the drama. I'm a victim. I can't help it. I'm this way. And so some folks really like to play that game. And you're going to see it. You're going to have the opportunity to really step back and look at who's pulling your energy, who's trying to engage you in their drama, and, you know, what do you want to do about it? And so, you know, detach is very important so that you're not getting caught up in the games that others like to play, and you're being true to you. This is your time. This is your month. This is your birthday. And it's all about you. And so you don't want to allow others to steal your light, steal your thunder, because it's here for you. And with this beautiful energy between Jupiter is in harmony with Saturn. He's sextile Saturn, positive energy flow, and opportunity. Uranus is trining Saturn. And you're never going to see this again in your lifetime, where Uranus is in Aries and Saturn is in Sagittarius, and they're both sextiling Aquarius, opportunities. And so this is your time to shine, and there's going to be many opportunities brought to you this year. And they will be areas of perhaps a long-term goal. You know, for some of you, it could be meeting your soulmate. Absolutely, right? Even with the Leo moon like this, is you can be attracting someone really good for you this year, and very stimulating, exciting, dynamic, like a breath of fresh air, where you get with the person and you're close, but they're not smothering you. You get with the person and it's exciting and it's passionate, but they're not needy. And you love it. You're just like, oh my gosh, this works so well for me. And that can definitely be happening even here at your birthday in February and throughout 2017 and 2018, because this energy is ongoing into next year. And so, you know, with the eclipse in the area of marriage and partnership and relationships, it can be opening doors for you in this area of a soulmate, you know, a partner. And that's what eclipses do. Eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. They herald major beginnings and completions. You know, the beginning can come before the completion, or the completion can come before the beginning. But it is completions and beginnings. And it's really interesting, this astrology this month here in February, because full moons bring things to completion. That's the nature of a full moon. So that whatever's been brewing beneath the surface and going on, you know, in our subconscious, the full moon can bring it to light. You know, like, oh yeah, I do that. Oh yeah, I do get caught up in, you know, this drama or that game or whatever. And you can change it, right? Because when we know better, we can do better. And that's the whole goal here. And so it can be bringing you new beginnings too, because this is the first in the series of the Leo Aquarius eclipses. So this is the first Leo eclipse in the area of marriage and partnership for you. And so this can be bringing a new partner, a new relationship. And, you know, for those of you that aren't interested in love and romance, it could be a business partnership, because this is the area of other people. And so it can be a business partnership, it can be a friendship, it can be all of the above. When it rains, it pours. And it really is game on for you this year, because your ruling planets, Saturn and Uranus, are in a perfect angle all this year and going into next year. So anything can happen. And Jupiter is in harmony with the moon and in harmony with the sun. at the time of the Leo eclipse. So you could also like be resolving legal matters. Any of you that have legal issues going on, you could be resolving that in your favor. For those of you that want to travel, marketing your products and services to the world, this is a good time for that. There's so much positive energy in here for you. It is fantastic. But you got to keep the focus on you. Don't get caught up in what other people are doing or you know what's going on with them. You really want to be using this time to set your intention for what you want to manifest in 2017 so that you're focusing on what you need and what's right for you. So another thing too is you may be looking at your self-image. You may be looking at, okay, how do I project myself into the world? And how can I change my image or upgrade my image or improve my image so that it's more reflective of who I am today? Not who I've been, but who I am today. And this is really important. And the sun is exactly sextile, opportunity, Uranus on February 9th. And of course, it's in part of this full moon too. And so this is a very exciting energy here for you. And that is opportunity coming through the community, opportunity coming to you through speaking, writing, teaching, social media, getting out, traveling. Now, Jupiter is retrograding February 5th through June 9th in that area of higher consciousness, legalities, marketing, and your truth, your wisdom, spirituality. And so maybe there's something you need to finish that has to do with publishing, that has to do with something, to do with the law or marketing your business to the world. For those of you that are working in your own business or, working for a company and, playing that role of sales and marketing. And, so this is a good energy for getting the word out, getting the message out that improves your image, improves the company's image, improves the image of you, the company you represent, in the community and across the planet. So this is a good time for you. It's a strong time, and there's many, many good things happening here with you. It's very exciting. And it's still fun too. I think sometimes we can just, take things too serious and we get caught up in that and we don't see the lighter side and we forget to keep a sense of humor. And it's important to have fun. And sometimes you want to do things just for shits and giggles. That's what I do for singing. When I sing, I'm doing it just for shits and giggles. There's no other intention but to have fun, inspire others, and make you laugh. And sometimes you just want to do things like that. You're just doing it because it's fun, it makes you laugh, and it brings joy to your life. And that's what's important. Now, the sun is going to move into Pisces on the 18th. And then you have Mercury entering Pisces on the 25th. Mercury entered Aquarius on the 7th. He's on the move this month, and this is really good. So with Mercury in your sign and the sun in your sign at the Leo full moon, you are absolutely like, I'm fine on my own, people. Just let me, set some boundaries here, and I'm going to go off and do my own thing that's really fun. And as well as, of course you can always team up with others and have fun. Now, the sun enters Pisces on the 18th, and then you have Mercury entering Pisces on the 25th, and the Pisces new moon eclipse on the 26th. Now, this is interesting too, because the Leo full moon is a new beginning and completions. The Pisces new moons always mean new beginnings. They're the time where you set your intention for what you want to create in the next 30-day cycle. And for you, you wanted to do that at the end of January. All the planets were direct, and you had your fabulous new moon. And so now we're in the Pisces cycle, and Pisces is the last sign. Pisces is completions, as well as this is the last Pisces eclipse that we will have for the next 19 years. So even though it's a new beginning, it has completions with it. It has endings. And so it's so interesting. The new moon brings endings, the full moon brings beginnings. And this Pisces solar eclipse has so much water in it. And we have now Mercury in Pisces. The sun and the moon are coupled together in Pisces. South Node in Pisces. Neptune, the ruling planet of Pisces, direct in Pisces. Pallas Athena, the asteroid, goddess of wisdom and truth, Pisces. Chiron, the asteroid, the wounded healer, Pisces. So there's so much water now. And that too can be playing on you with others who are now, oh, poor me. And so be aware of that, especially when that energy shifts into Pisces, that there could be those that are really playing it, getting caught up in the defeatism or escapism, because that can also, where we're just drinking too much or partying too much or working too much, even meditating. Whenever we do anything to an extreme, that can be an addiction. Whatever we're doing to avoid self, it can be, an addiction. And so, or idealism, where we're just idealizing people or a situation, that can get you into hot water too, because hot water with all the fire and then the water, is because we're not seeing the person clearly, or we're not seeing the situation clearly. So if we're idealizing someone or something and we're not seeing them clearly, that too can backfire. So we really want to pay attention to that as to where we're putting our energy and how we're using this energy. We're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. Pisces is about compassion. Aquarius is about freedom and truth and knowledge. And so we want to be compassionate for self, have compassion for others, and also setting healthy boundaries so that you're not getting swept out to sea with all of this water energy and this emotional energy going on here. Now, the new moon in Pisces eclipse is lovely. It is very spiritual and creative and compassionate, and these are energies you can use in your work, in your projects, in your creativity. Fabulous for that. There's another story going on at the time of the Pisces eclipse is Mars has now reached Uranus, and Mars squares Pluto on the 22nd, and then he couples with Uranus on the 26th and opposes Jupiter on the 27th. So there could be, some pretty weird stuff going on with this. One can be stormy weather. So there could be stormy weather going on the planet, hurricanes in the southern hemisphere, snowstorms in the northern hemisphere, and California's been really getting hit with a lot of water, although very much needed, but too much water creates mudslides, right? And so this is going to be interesting to see what happens around this eclipse with Mars firing off with Uranus. And, that's another sign here that you're not going to be in the mood for people playing games with you. You are just not in the mood. And you're going to speak the truth, right? Is with Mars here like this, coupled with your ruling planet, Uranus, being opposed by Jupiter, you're not going to have any problem just saying, you really need to take care of this. And good, because that is better for everyone than to, when someone's in a low vibration of defeatism or victimhood, they're at a very low vibration. And when you go down there with them, you're not lifting them up. You've now joined that low vibration. It's fine to throw people a rope and they can climb out if they want to. But if you go down there into that low vibration, then that's codependency. That is not empowering other people. And people have to decide for themselves that they're going to come to a higher vibration and that they're going to find a way out for the behavior of what they're doing. And for you, this is your time, and the Aries sextiles you. And this is a time for you to be focusing on your goals, what you want to achieve this year, and using this positive energy to communicate effectively, right? And so, there's a way we can say it without, being negative about it. It's just setting a healthy boundary and taking care of yourself, asking for what you need, and being true to you is really the message here. Aquarius is about marching to the beat of your own drum. And that's where the reward is where you set the example, right? You're the water bearer there, pouring out the knowledge to others. It's not about you drowning in the water. It's about you, standing on the shore and allowing the water to flow through you out to the world. And that is, your destiny is to be, and it's interesting too, because in the Tarot, Aquarius is the star card, right? And what is the star card? Inspiration, right? So you're here to be inspired and pour that inspiration out to others, not get caught up in the woe is me and the drama that may be happening with some people this month. Now, with the Pisces, you're getting a new start in the area of what you love and value, your resources, your self-respect, self-appreciation, self-worth. So this is about you focusing on what builds you up, what makes you feel strong, what makes you feel empowered, right? You've been focusing on your self-image, and now you're focusing on your self-worth. And abundance prosperity is not just money, but it's time, it's energy, it's well-being, it's feeling good. And so what are you doing to increase your well-being, your prosperity, your abundance? And how are you using your inner and outer resources to live your best life? That's where you're going to be focusing this month too. And it's really good. Now, what I like is on the last day of this month, on February 28th, the moon couples with Venus, and that's love festival. That's a love fest. And that helps to smooth things over too with the Mars-Uranus energy, which can be just like, I'm out of here. I'm getting in my car and I'm driving away. And with the Venus and the moon, that can, really help to heal and smooth things over, with others. And that's what it's about, right? Is we want to be loving and supportive, but you don't want to lose yourself in, what others are doing. And it is your time. I mean, this is your month. You're setting the intention for what you want to create for this next solar year. And so it's really important that you're not getting distracted by the dramas of others and staying focused on what you want to create so that you are achieving what you want this year. Because this is a very good year for the Aquarians. and you've got new beginnings coming in. You have your rulers, Saturn and Uranus, in harmonious energy flow all year. Jupiter is lifting you up all year. Jupiter and Uranus go exact again March 3rd, which can bring sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, sudden windfalls in the area of legality, social media, communication, anything you're publishing, anything you're creating can really get picked up. The thing with Uranus, though, you got to move fast. You can't sit on it. You can't be like, oh, well, I'll think about it for a few days or a week. You'll miss the opportunity. When the opportunity comes in and you are a very intuitive sign and it feels right, you got to jump on it. You can't wait. You want to take advantage of the opportunities that Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn are bringing you, because this is a very exciting time for Aquarius. This is an incredibly exciting time for you, and you want to make sure that you're not being distracted and that you're staying focused on what you want to create. You are the star of this show. This is your time to shine. So for those of you open for love, it's on, and it can happen this month. It can happen anytime. It can be someone who is in your community. It can be someone who's at a distance. The door is opening in this area for a soulmate to merge with you. For those of you already coupled, it looks great, you know, and this is a time for you to really enjoy the relationship, have effective communication. Communication is key, and ask for what you need. Career, I'm not seeing a big focus there. It's already ongoing. You know, Saturn is in the area of your goals. So what is it that you are wanting to achieve this year? You know, you can have your wishes come true. Whatever you're wishing, you can make them come true this year. And so it's very exciting for you. Incredibly exciting. Spiritually, you're growing, you know, in a tremendous way. And so be aware of what you need. And I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. Remember, your wealth is in your health, and you want to make sure that you're taking really good care of you, so that that is one of those abundant areas for you, is your strength and your well-being. It's all out ahead of you, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Aquarius, you're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. And so until next time, Aquarius, it's so exciting. I am thrilled for you. Keep the focus on you and be open to these new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you.